Hello students, in today's lecture we will learn about mathematical methods for physics. We will solve some questions related to integration and differentiation which will help you understand the concepts even more clearly. Disclaimer: the images, text and other materials used in our presentations are for educational purposes only. We respect the intellectual property rights of the original creators and owners. If you are the owner and have any concerns or issues, please contact us at sathi@iitk.ac.in and we shall remove the content immediately. Please note that parts of the content may have been generated using generative AI, which is experimental. So, our question is: find the velocity of a particle if its position function is this one. S of t is equal to 3t square plus 2t plus 1. Now, you have to find out the velocity of particle. So, solution: velocity is derivative of position with respect to time. So, if we calculate velocity, take the derivative of the given term with respect to time. So, it will be v of t is equal to derivative of s of t with respect to time. So, it will be v of t is equal to derivative of 3t square plus 2t plus 1. Just substitute the value of 3t square plus 2t plus 1 in the in derivative form in this. So, taking the derivative, so it will be 6t plus 2 meter per second. Meter per second is the unit of velocity. Now, here uh, rule of derivative is take power outside and multiplied it with constant term. So, it will be 3 into 2, it will be 6 and minus 1 from the power. So, t is 2 minus 1, so it will be t. So, 6t plus and this one become 2. So, this is the velocity. Find the acceleration if velocity is given by this one. So, here you have to find out the acceleration from velocity, and that is 4t cube minus 2t plus 5. Solution: acceleration is the derivative of velocity, or we know acceleration is rate of change of velocity. So, acceleration is equal to rate of change of velocity, and we know the value of v of t is what? This is 4t cube minus 2t plus 1. Now, take the derivative. So, it will be a of t is equal to 4t cube minus 2t plus 5. So, after differentiating the velocity with respect to time, you will be get the acceleration. I repeat it, this is the basic lectures to strong your upcoming lectures. So, a of t is what? So, now derivative it will be 3 multiply with 4, so it will be 12, and 3 minus 1, it will be t square. So, 12t square minus derivative of t is 1. So, it will be minus 2, and this is constant. So, derivative of constant term is 0. So, the acceleration is 12t square minus 2 meter per second square, and meter per second square is the unit of acceleration. Clear? This is the unit of acceleration. A particle moves according to s of t is equal to t cube minus 3t square plus 2t. So, the equation is given. Find the velocity at t equal to 2 second. So, here you have to find out the velocity from the position. Now, how we can calculate it? Solution. So, to find the velocity, so we know velocity is rate of change of position. So it will be derivative of displacement is s of t is equal to t cube minus 3t square plus 2t. So take the derivative with respect to time. You will be get t cube minus 3t square plus 2t derivative. Taking it will be the derivative of t cube is 3t square and derivative of t square is so 2 multiplied with 3 it will be 6 and power 2 minus 1, so it will be t. So 3t square minus 6t and derivative of 2t is 2. So this is the derivative of s of t. Now according to question, here we have to find out the velocity and the given that t is equal to 2 seconds. Yes or no? Next what? Next, using the value of t, substitute the in this term. So you will be get the magnitude of v of t. So at t equal to 2 second, v of 2 is equal to, because t is equal to 2 second, so it will be 3 into 2 square minus 6 into 2 plus 2. So solving this, it will be become 4 into 3 minus 6 into 2, 12 plus 2. So velocity is 12 minus 12 plus 2. So solving this term, you will be get plus 12 minus 12 cancel out, remaining term is 2 and the unit of velocity is meter per second. So it will be 2 meter per second. Clear? If the value of t is changed, in that case the magnitude of velocity will also change. I hope this is clear. Calculate velocity if acceleration is a of t is equal to 6t plus 4. Now using this relation you have to find out the velocity. Please solve this question with me. Solution. So we know the rate of change of velocity is acceleration. So it will be, if we want to find out the velocity, it will be v of t divided by dt is equal to what? Is equal to acceleration. Yes or no? So if we want to find out the acceleration, so it will be a of t dt is equal to v of t. So from this relation it will be make. I hope now this is clear. So take the integration both side, you will be get correct answer. So v of t is equal to integration a of t dt. So a of t is what? A of t is 60 plus 4. Now substitute the value of a of t in the term of the integration. So it will be v of t is equal to 60 plus 4 dt. So v of t is equal to become integration of 60 is 3t square plus 4t plus c. C is constant. You know how from this step to this we come from this step. So the integration of 60 is 6 and raise a power, the power is 1, so it will be 2 and divided by power, so it will be 2. So 2 it will be cancel out, 2 3 ja 6, so remaining term is 3t square. Clear? And the integration of 4 dt is 4t. So the velocity term is 3t square plus 4t plus c. I hope now this is clear. Find the work done when force F is equal to 2x plus 3 acts on a x is equal to 0 to x is equal to 4. Now here using the method integration differentiation we find the solutions. So f is this one, and we find the work done. So here question arises, what is the formula to calculate work done? Let's see. Solution. So to calculate work done, w is equal to integration 0 to t and ftx. Here our main aim is to improve your integration and differentiation calculation using the concept of work and other concepts. So it will be w is equal to integration 0 to limit is 0 to 4, and the value of f is 2x plus 3. Now substitute the value of f in this relation. So it will be integration 0 to 4, initial limit is 0 and final limit is 4, 2x plus 3 dx. Clear? So integration of 2x plus 3 dx, limit is 0. So integration of 2x is x square plus, and integration of 3 dx is 3x. How? We know there the term is 2x. So the rule to integrate any given variable, so it will be raise 1 in the in power and take the power with in denominator. So it will be 2x square divided by 2. So 2 cancel out, remaining term is x square. Similarly here 3 dx. So integration of 3 dx is integration of dx is x, so it become 3x. Clear? So initial limit is 0 and final limit is 4. So now substitute the limit, it will be 16, 4 square of 4 is 16 plus 3 into 4, it will be 12. Now first term is complete, minus substitute the value of x, that is 0. So it will be, after adding 16 plus 12 is 28 joule. Joule is the unit of work done. Joule is the unit of work done. I hope this is clear. If position is given by s of t is equal to t raised to the power 4 minus 2t square plus 1. Find acceleration at t equal to 1. So here you have to find out the acceleration from the position of any particle. Solution. So v of t is, how we can calculate v of t? So v of t is rate of change of position. So it will be, take the derivative of position. So t raised to the power 4 minus 2t square plus 1. So the derivative of position with respect to time is 4t cube minus 4t. So power come outside. So it will be 4 and minus 1 from the power. So it will be t cube minus again power from in this variable. So power come outside. So it will be become 4 and minus 1 from the power. So it will be t. So the final equation is 4t cube minus 4t, and the derivative of constant term is 0. Now we know v of t is equal to 4t cube minus 4t. Now from the velocity we will calculate acceleration. So what is acceleration? Acceleration is rate of change of velocity, and velocity we already calculated from the position. Yes or no? So a of t is equal to taking the derivative of velocity with respect to time. So it will be 4t cube minus 4t. The derivative is, now power come outside. So 4 into 3 12 and minus 1 from the power. So it will be 12t square, and the derivative of 4t is 4. So the acceleration a of t is equal to 12t square minus 4. I repeat, we firstly the position is given. So from the position we calculate velocity. From the velocity we calculate acceleration. Now we know the value of acceleration, but the here given the t equal to 1 second. Now substitute the value of t in the equation of the acceleration. So we know at t equal to 1, so substitute the value of t. So a of 1 is equal to 12, and it will be 1 square minus 4. So 12 minus 4 is equal to 8. And what is the unit of acceleration? Meter per second square. So acceleration become 8 meter per second square. Clear? 8 meter per second square. Find the area under Vt curve. V is the velocity and T is time. For V of t is equal to 2t between t equal to 0 and t equal to 3 second. So here in this question given that the time interval, and we have to find the area under Vt curve. Solution. Please solve with me. So area is equal to integration of v of t dt, and initial limit is 0 and final limit is 3 according to question. Now we know v of t is what? That is 2t. So substitute the value of 2t, or we can say v of t, in this relation. You will be get integration 0 to 3 2t dt. So the integration of t square t dt is what? So we know the equation is 2 into the derivative of t dt is t square divided by 2. So it become 2 cancel out. So it will become t square. So substitute the limit 0 to 3. So now after further solving, you will be get the value of t is initially 3. So it will be square of 3 is 9 minus 0. So it will be 9 units, any unit. So here if the area having centimeter, so it will be centimeter square, and it will be meter, so it will be meter square. Clear? A particle moves with v of t is equal to t square. Find average velocity between t equal to 0 and t equal to 4 second. So here time interval is given 0 to 4 second from velocity. Solution. So what is the formula of average velocity? To calculate average velocity is equal to displacement divided by time interval, or we know the time interval is given 0 to 4 second. Yes or no? And velocity is v of t is equal to t square. Now substitute the all given terms in this formula. You will be get a relation. So displacement equal to what? Displacement become average velocity, that is t square, and time, that is dt. So taking the integration, so limit is 0 to 4. You will be get correct answer. So what will be the integration of t square? So it will be t cube divided by 3. T cube divided by 3. Yes or no? So t cube divided by 3, and initial limit is 0 and final limit is 4. So 0 to 4. Now substitute the value of t. You will be get 64 divided by 3 minus 0. So final answer is 64 divided by 3. So this is the displacement. But we have to find out the average velocity. How we can find out the average velocity? This is displacement. Yes or no? Now using the displacement, we will find average velocity. So we know average velocity is displacement upon time interval, and displacement is 64 by 3, and time interval is initial time is 0 and final time is 4. So what will be the time interval? 4 minus 0. So it will be 4. Now average velocity is displacement is 64 by 3 and time interval is 4. So it will be 16 divided by 3 meter per second. Clear? Find the rate of change of kinetic energy if velocity is v is equal to 3t and mass is 2 kg. So here you have to find out the rate of change of kinetic energy. Before finding the rate of change of kinetic energy, here question arises, what is kinetic energy? What is the formula of the kinetic energy? So solution, the formula to calculate the kinetic energy is half mv square, where m is the mass and v is the velocity. So in this question, the mass is 2 kg and velocity is 3t. Yes or no? So substitute the value of mass and the velocity, you will be get the kinetic energy. So kinetic energy is equal to half, mass is 2 kg and velocity is 3t. So it will be square of velocity. So after solving, you will be get 2 cancel out and the square of 3t square is what? It will be 9t square. Clear? Now here we have to find out the rate of change of kinetic energy. So what is the rate of change of kinetic energy? It means d kinetic energy divided by dt. So what is the kinetic energy? 9t square. So here the derivative of t square is what? It will be 2t. Yes or no? It will be 2t. So it become 18t joule per second. Now if in this question, if suppose if t is equal to 2 second, then what will be the rate of change of kinetic energy? 18 joule per second. 18 into 2. So it will be 18 into 2 is what? 36 joule per second. I hope this is clear. Now our answer is 18t joule per second. This is the unit. The unit of kinetic energy is joule and unit of time is second. That's why it become joule per second. Find displacement from t equal to 0 to t equal to 2. The time interval is given and if v of t is equal to 3t square minus 2t. So from the velocity, you have to find out the displacement. Solution. So s is equal to, we know what is velocity. Velocity is, what is velocity? Velocity is rate of change of position with respect rate of change of position. So it will be ds upon dt. Yes or no? So ds become v dt. Now take integration both side. So you will be get this relation. Clear? Now from this relation, we know s is equal to integration 0 to 2 3t square minus 2t dt. So taking the integration of 3t square is t cube and integration of 2t is t square. So it will be, can we write 3t cube divided by 3. So 3 cancel out. Remaining term is 3. Similarly, integration of 2t is t square. And the initial limit is 0 and final limit is 2. So substitute the limit, you will be get the cube of 2 is 8 and square of 2 is 4. So 8 minus 4 minus 0 minus 0. So it will be 8 minus 4 is what? Is 4 and meter. And we know the unit of displacement is meter. That's why it will be 4 meter. Clear? If force F is equal to kx, where k is equal to 2 Newton per meter. Newton is the unit of force. Find work from x is equal to 0 to x is equal to 3. So what is the answer? Please solve with me. Solution. We know w is equal to f dx. So taking integration 0 to 3. The limit is given x is equal to 0 to 3. Or we know value of f is what? It is kx. And the value of k is also given. That is 2 Newton per meter. Per meter. So substitute the value of f. You will be get 2x dx. So integration of 2x dx is what? It will be x square. X square. Integration of x is x square divided by 2. And 2 is cancelled out. So the remaining term is this one only. And initial limit and final limit. Substitute in the variable. So it will be 9 minus 4. 9 minus 0 is equal to 9 joule. Joule is the unit of work done. Clear? Yes or no? Our next question is, find instantaneous power if force F is equal to 40 and velocity is equal to 2t. So here question arises, what is the formula to calculate instantaneous power from the force and from the velocity? Let's see. Solution. The formula to calculate power, P is equal to force into velocity. Or we know F is equal to 40 and V is equal to 2t. So substitute in this relation. You will be get 40 into 2. So it will be what? 8t square. So 8t square watt. What is the unit of power? Now this is the value of power, but we have to find out the instantaneous power. How we can proceed? So taking the derivative of power, we will get the instantaneous power. So it will be dp upon dt. So the derivative of t square is what? T by 2. So derivative of t square is what? So here derivative of t is taking power outside and minus 1 from the power. Yes or no? So 8 into 2 and t minus 1. So it will be t. So 8 into 2 is 16 and t is as it is. So it will be 16t watt per second. Here watt is the unit of power and t as second is the unit of time. So our final answer is 16t watt per second. Now suppose if the value of t is given, that is suppose the 2 second. In that case, what will be the magnitude of instantaneous power? Then how we can calculate? So in that case, just put the value of t in this relation, you will be get the magnitude of instantaneous power. So 16 into 2 is equal to what? 32. So the magnitude of instantaneous power become 32 watt per second. Clear? I hope this method is clear. So all the examples are very important for the exam. Thank you for your attention.